Don't judge people by how they look. We've all heard that. But here's the uncomfortable truth no one says out loud. You will be judged by yours. Not because the world is cruel, but because the world is observant. Nearly 100 years ago, Coco Chanel warned us of this. And today, it matters more than ever, especially after 50. People love to say things like, looks don't matter anymore. At this age, we all look the same. Old is old. It sounds comforting. It sounds kind. But it's a lie. Because your appearance still speaks. Before you open your mouth, before you shake a hand, before you're trusted or ignored. I'm over 50, and I've seen it firsthand. Two people walk into the same room, same age, same experience, same intelligence. But one looks cared for. The other looks tired, neglected, invisible. Guess who gets listened to? Guess who gets respected? Guess who gets opportunities? This isn't about beauty, it's about signals. A self-made billionaire once said something that shocked people. If you want to get rich, groom your appearance first. Not because looks make money, but because they create trust. And studies prove it. In the 1990s, economists found that well-groomed people earn up to 10% more than those who don't take care of themselves. Same skills, same work, different appearance. And it goes deeper than money. In Denmark, scientists followed identical twins for decades. Same DNA, same childhood, same environment. But one twin looked healthier, younger, more vibrant. That twin lived years longer. Not months, years. Your appearance reflects your health, your energy, your will to live. And then someone once told me something I will never forget. She was 61, elegant her whole life, stylish, confident. Then surgeries, pain, limited movement. She looked at me and said, "You need health to look good. Without health, nothing else works." That sentence changes everything, because looking polished isn't vanity, it's survival. It's saying, I still respect myself, I'm not done, I still belong in this world. And when you send that signal, the world responds. Today, I'll share 5 simple habits that help you look polished and stay healthy enough to enjoy life. They're not expensive, they're not extreme, they don't require perfection, only consistency. If this message speaks to you, hit like, leave your age in the comments, and let's begin. Habit 1. Dress sharp, not flashy. There's a difference between looking wealthy and trying too hard to look wealthy. Most people never learn that difference. They think money shouts. They think success needs to be announced. Big logos, heavy jewelry, loud colors. But the truth is, real wealth is quiet. People who are truly confident don't need attention. They don't wear giant brand names across their chest. They don't drape themselves in gold chains. They don't try to impress strangers. They whisper class. And that whisper is powerful. When someone walks into a room dressed simply but well, people feel it before they understand it. There's calm, there's control, there's presence. A well-fitted shirt says more than an expensive brand ever could. Clean shoes say more than a luxury label. And a simple watch says more about discipline than any flashy bracelet. Because here's something most people miss. Fit is everything. I've seen $1,000 suits look absolutely terrible, not because the suit was bad, but because it didn't fit. Too big, and you look sloppy, like you borrowed it. Too tight, and you look uncomfortable, even desperate. Clothes that don't fit make you look unsure of yourself. But here's the secret. A $30 shirt, tailored properly, can make you look sharper than someone wearing designer clothes straight off the rack. Tailoring is one of the smartest investments you can make. It doesn't cost much, and it instantly changes how people see you. When your clothes fit, your posture improves, your confidence rises, your presence becomes stronger, without you saying a word.
And that matters more as you get older. Because after 40, after 50, people don't judge effort, they judge intention. Now let's talk about what quietly destroys your image. These are small mistakes, but they speak loudly. Wrinkled clothes, stained shirts, worn-out collars and cuffs. They don't say comfortable, they say careless. Another mistake, dressing too young. Trying to look 25 when you're not doesn't make you look youthful, it makes you look insecure. And on the other side, dressing like you've completely given up. Baggy clothes, faded colors, no structure. That doesn't say wisdom, it says surrender. There is a middle ground, and that's where class lives. Avoid neon colors, avoid loud patterns, avoid anything that demands attention instead of earning it. Instead, stick to timeless colors: black, navy, gray, white, beige. These colors never age, they never embarrass you, they always look intentional. Now let me say something most people underestimate. Your shoes tell the truth. People look at your shoes before they realize they are. Dirty shoes say, "I don't care." Scuffed, broken shoes say, "I'm struggling." Clean, polished shoes say, "I'm in control." You can wear simple clothes, but if your shoes are clean and well kept, people assume competence, and competence attracts respect. Here's another rule successful people live by: never underdress. When you're unsure what to wear, go one level better than expected. Not flashy, not arrogant, just prepared. Because dressing well isn't about impressing others, it's about showing respect for yourself and for the situation. When you dress sharp, something interesting happens. People listen more, they trust faster, they assume discipline. And that assumption opens doors. Because competence has a look, consistency has a look, self-respect has a look. And when the world sees it, it responds. That's why this habit matters. Not because clothes make you rich, but because how you present yourself determines how seriously you're taken. And being taken seriously changes everything.
Habit 2. Groom daily. People notice your face before they notice anything else. Before your clothes, before your words, before your experience. Your face speaks first. If your skin looks tired, people assume you are tired. If your hair is messy, they assume you're careless. If your teeth are stained, they assume poor health, even if it's not true. That may sound unfair, but it's how human brains work. And that's why grooming is not vanity, it's maintenance. Just like you service a car, just like you clean your home, your body needs daily care. Neglect shows. Consistency shows even more. Let's start with something simple. Your face. Wash it twice a day, morning and night. Not with harsh soap, not with whatever is nearby. Use a gentle face cleanser. And yes, moisturize, especially men. Dry skin doesn't look rugged, it looks aged. Moisturizing takes 10 seconds, but it can make you look years younger. Now let's talk about something people ignore until it's too late. Water. Drink at least 2 liters a day. Dehydration shows on your face before anywhere else. Dull skin, dark circles, fine lines. Water is the cheapest anti-aging product you'll ever buy. And then there's sunscreen. This is not optional. This is non-negotiable. UV rays age you faster than stress, faster than lack of sleep, faster than genetics. You can eat well, you can exercise, but if you ignore sun protection, your face will pay the price. Apply sunscreen daily, even when it's cloudy, even when you're just going out for a bit. Now, hair. Hair matters more than people admit. Keep it clean, keep it trimmed, keep it intentional. Uncontrolled hair makes you look disorganized, even if your life isn't. And if you're losing hair or already bald, own it. Confidence beats hair every single time. A clean shave or a well-maintained buzz cut looks stronger than denial. Nothing ages you faster than pretending. Next, your teeth.
Your smile builds trust instantly. People forgive wrinkles, they forgive gray hair, they don't ignore bad teeth. Brush twice a day. Floss, yes, it matters, and see a dentist regularly. Healthy teeth make you look healthier, wealthier, and more approachable. Now, let's talk about something small but powerful. Your hands. Dirty nails ruin everything. You can be well-dressed, well-spoken, well-groomed, but dirty nails destroy the image instantly. Keep them trimmed, keep them clean. This is not luxury. This is basic self-respect. Here's what most people don't realize. Grooming isn't about one day. It's about daily habits. 20 minutes a day doesn't feel like much, but over years it compounds into confidence, presence, and dignity. People treat you better. They listen longer. They trust faster. Not because you're perfect, but because you care. And caring shows. That's why grooming daily matters, especially as you get older. It says, I haven't given up. I still respect myself. I still belong. And the world responds to that energy.
Habit 3. Stand tall, walk confident. Your posture speaks before you do. Before your clothes are noticed, before your words are heard, before your age is guessed, your body tells a story. You can wear a $1,000 suit, perfectly tailored, perfectly styled, but if you're hunched over, shoulders collapsed, eyes down, you don't look powerful. You look defeated, and the world responds to that. So let's start with something simple but life-changing. Stand tall. Shoulders back, not stiff, just open. Chest relaxed. Chin level, not raised, not dropped. Eyes forward. This isn't about vanity, it's about respect. When you stand tall, you send a signal to others and to yourself. I'm present. I'm capable. I belong here. Most people don't realize how much posture shapes their life. Poor posture doesn't just affect how others see you, it affects how you feel. Hunched posture compresses your breathing. It lowers energy. It feeds insecurity. Good posture does the opposite. It opens the lungs, improves circulation, boosts confidence almost instantly. And people react to that shift, even if they can't explain why. Let me tell you about a woman named Margaret. She was 68 when she told me this. She said, I feel invisible. People don't look at me anymore. They talk over me. She hadn't changed her clothes. She hadn't changed her hair. But she had slowly folded into herself over the years. Her shoulders rolled forward, her head tilted down, her steps became smaller. I suggested one thing. Fix your posture. That's it. No makeover, no new wardrobe. Within weeks, she came back smiling. People were holding doors again. Strangers were making eye contact. Conversations felt warmer. Not because she became prettier, but because she carried herself like she mattered. Now let's talk about walking. How you walk tells people how you see yourself. If you shuffle, drag your feet, or stare at the ground, you send a message of hesitation. Instead, walk with purpose, not rushed, not aggressive, intentional. Lift your feet. Let your arms move naturally. Look ahead, not at the floor. When you walk like you know where you're going, people assume you do. And here's something powerful. Your body listens to your mind, but your mind also listens to your body. Stand tall and your confidence rises. Walk with purpose and your thoughts follow. This is especially important as we age. The world quietly expects older people to shrink, to move slower, to take up less space. Don't. Dignity is physical. Presence is physical. Here's a simple trick I want you to remember. Every time you walk through a doorway, a room, a store, an office, use it as a reminder. Shoulders back, head up, eyes forward. Say this silently. I belong here, because you do. And when you move through life like you belong, life makes room for you. Habit 4. Stay healthy. Your body is your brand.
You can't outdress poor health. No matter how sharp the suit, no matter how perfect the grooming, no matter how confident the posture, if your health is suffering, your body shows it. Your face looks tired, your movement looks heavy, your energy feels low, because your body is your brand. Before people hear your story, they see your vitality. So let's be honest about something. You don't need extreme workouts, you don't need complicated diets, you don't need perfection. You need consistency. Start with the simplest habit most people underestimate: walking. Walk at least 30 minutes a day. Not for speed, not for weight loss, for circulation, for posture, for mental clarity. Walking keeps your joints moving, your back flexible, your mind calm. It's one of the strongest anti-aging tools we have, and it's free. Next, strength. After 40, after 50, muscle loss accelerates. Weak muscles make you look older than wrinkles ever could. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym. Simple exercises work. Chair squats, wall push-ups, light resistance bands, balance exercises. Strong legs keep you independent. Strong arms keep you confident. Strong posture keeps you visible. Now, food. Eat whole foods as often as you can. Not perfect, not restrictive, just simple. More vegetables, more protein, less sugar, less processed food. Your skin, your weight, your energy, they all respond quickly when you eat real food. And drink water. Dehydration ages you faster than most people realize. Dry skin, low energy, brain fog. Water fixes more than people expect. Now, let's talk about the habit people resist the most: sleep. Sleep is non-negotiable. You can skip a workout, you can miss a meal, but if you cheat on sleep, your face pays the price. I once met a man who told me something surprising. People started asking him if he had a facelift. He didn't. He just started sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night. That's it. Sleep repairs skin, balances hormones, reduces inflammation. Good sleep makes you look rested, younger, and sharper without spending a dollar. Now, stress. Stress doesn't just live in your mind, it lives on your face. Tight jaw, furrowed brow, tense shoulders. Calm people look younger, stressed people look worn out. You don't need to remove all stress, you need to manage it. Deep breathing, quiet walks, limiting negative news. Even 5 minutes of calm a day helps, because when your nervous system relaxes, your appearance softens. And here's the truth behind all of this. Health is the foundation. Clothes sit on it. Grooming sits on it. Confidence sits on it. Without health, everything else struggles. With health, everything else improves. Your body is your brand. Treat it like it matters, because it does.
Habit 5. Build your personal style. Style isn't trends. Trends come and go. They change every season. They demand attention and then disappear. Style is different. Style is identity. It's how people recognize you without needing an introduction. It's how you feel comfortable in your own skin year after year. This is why wealthy, confident people don't chase trends. They develop signature looks, simple, consistent, authentic. You can picture them right now. The same colors, the same silhouettes, the same calm confidence. They're not trying to impress, they're being remembered. And that's what personal style does. It makes you memorable. So how do you build it, especially later in life? You start by being honest. What actually fits you? Your body, your lifestyle, your energy. Not what looks good on a model, not what worked 20 years ago, not what social media is pushing. What fits you now? Next, choose your core colors. 3 to 5 colors you feel strong in. Colors that match easily. Colors that flatter your skin. Colors you enjoy wearing. When your wardrobe shares a color language, getting dressed becomes effortless. Then, invest in basics, not trends, not experiments. Well-fitted shirts,
quality trousers, comfortable, polished shoes, simple outerwear. These are the backbone of your style. And once that foundation is solid, add one signature item. Just one. A watch, a scarf, a jacket, a pair of glasses. Not expensive, distinctive. Something that quietly says, "This is me." That's how style becomes personal. And here's the most important rule of all. Never dress like someone you're not. Nothing destroys credibility faster than pretending. If you're calm, dress calm. If you're bold, dress bold. If you're refined, dress refined. When your appearance matches your personality, people relax around you because authenticity builds trust. Trust builds relationships, and relationships build opportunity, and opportunity over time builds wealth. This is why personal style isn't superficial, it's strategic. It's how you move through the world without explaining yourself. It's how people remember you long after the conversation ends. And when your style reflects who you truly are, you don't just look good, you feel grounded, you feel confident, you feel complete.
The 5 biggest mistakes that kill your image. Before we finish, let's talk about the mistakes, because avoiding them matters just as much as building good habits. These mistakes don't make you look older, they make you look unaware, and awareness is everything. Mistake number 1, wearing logos everywhere. Big logos don't signal success, they signal insecurity. When your shirt, belt, shoes, and watch are all shouting brand names, people stop seeing you. They see someone trying too hard. True confidence doesn't need advertising. Quiet, logo-free clothing looks calmer, stronger, more expensive. Remember, wealth whispers. Mistake number 2, chasing trends. Trends are designed to expire. If you chase them, you'll always look like you're catching up, never leading. What's in today looks embarrassing tomorrow. Timeless style never apologizes. Classic fits, neutral colors, clean lines, they age with dignity, just like you should. Mistake number 3, ignoring health. This is the most expensive mistake of all. You can fake style, you can fake confidence, you can't fake health. Poor sleep shows on your face. Poor diet shows in your skin. Poor movement shows in your posture. Health is not separate from appearance. It is your appearance. Ignore it, and everything else collapses. Mistake number 4, overdoing accessories. More is not better. Too many rings, too many bracelets, too many flashy details. They distract instead of elevate. One good watch beats 5 accessories. One clean detail beats noise. Restraint signals control, and control is attractive. Mistake number 5, dressing wrong for the occasion. This one silently destroys respect. Too casual and you look careless. Too dressed up and you look insecure. The goal is alignment. Understand the room. Respect the setting. Dress with intention. People trust those who read the situation well. Dress sharp, not flashy. Groom daily. Stand tall. Stay healthy. Build your personal style. You will be judged by your appearance, so make it count. Which habit will you start today? Leave your age and answer in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.